promised I would show you guys some of the physical therapy that I have to do. At home, it's very different because I don't have all the weights that they're going to give to me tomorrow if they don't close for a snow day. First thing is just to stretch your leg out like this. Like I said at, I almost said at school or church, but at physical therapy, I do 25 or 20 pounds, and I've lost count already. I do 10 sets of 3. And we're going to pause it here so I can show you the next thing that I get to do. Super easy. You're told to do this actually on a plane, anytime that you're sitting still. I am doing the alphabet with my ankles. It just encourages movement. I'm on H now. I fly through these. Nobody's really told me how many times a day I'm supposed to do these. I think I just do them once. I do them once. I could probably do them more, but whatever. Next one, they give me a bolster, but I use a pillow at home, and then they have a fancy strap that they use to tie around it, but I use a belt. If I can get it right. And it needs to be, well, in their estimation, this is supposed to be pretty tight, because like I've explained before, they don't want my operated hip to splay out. So even though they're working on strengthening the hip, they don't want it, the hip flexor is not supposed to be going out at this point. I will say in the last couple of days I've had some pain, even though tomorrow is 2 weeks since surgery, just I think from overdoing it, and I notice it through here. It's almost more abdominal. It's the sort of the groin, I guess you would call it, and my husband said, that is the hip flexor, so whenever he makes me laugh, which is a lot, it kind of hurts. So today, I made myself sit on the couch and not do anything and wear the boots for the last day, I hope, so I can get rid of those, just to give it a rest, because I'm not good at resting. So what you do with this, anyway, you squeeze in for 5, and then you press out for 5. I'll tell you a joke. No one will find it appropriate. I have a friend, and at the gym, these are weighted. You've seen them. They're like the Thigh Master machines, and you can weight them, and my friend calls them the Protestant and Catholic. Just saying, I can offend everybody that way. I'm supposed to, again, do 30 of those, so I'll come back to this. Eric says, I must show you the gluteal squeezes. I'm not going to do butt squeezes on camera for you. But I started out where I would lay on my back and do them, and now I am to roll over onto my stomach and do them. And there is a significant difference in the two positions. Actually, before surgery, when I slept, I am not a stomach sleeper, but when I slept on my stomach, it would feel like my hip was sort of falling back into place. It was probably the best position I could find. And the same is true now, because I can feel that stretch through my core, really, through the side abdominal, whatever they call them, and then my hip flexor here. So you do feel the butt squeezes. And then we have another one. Maybe Eric can film it tomorrow at actual physical therapy, because he has to help me with it, and I don't think he can film it and do it at the same time. But basically, it's stretching my leg out at all kinds of different angles. And initially, that was just a 90-degree, if I'm laying on my stomach, getting my hip to a 90-degree angle. And now it's pressing it in. As soon as I feel, anyone feels any resistance, back off slightly and just hold it. You just hold it there. The other part of that exercise is your assistant or the therapist will hold your foot in place, and then you press out for 5 seconds and in for 5 seconds. So it's just resistance, but strengthening. With my crutches, I will also say, if you want arms of steel, particularly shoulders definition, walk on crutches for a while, because holy cow, you will see it in no time at all when you're having to support your own body weight. A lot of people, I always never understood crutches because I've never had to have them for anything before. So I was scared to go up and down stairs. You go up on your good foot and you go down on your bad, which is very scary at first, but you get the hang of it. Only the first day did my armpits hurt because I was kind of resting on them, and that doesn't feel so good, so you quickly learn that you're supposed to stand upright and use your own strength. And the crutches are exactly that. They're a crutch. They're not a support system. I'm just going to show you real quick. Oh, one of the other things I found, it's kind of hard sometimes to stand up with all your weight only on one foot. And I have good balance, which I've noticed has been a little bit compromised, but was being compromised prior to surgery. Anyway, this is my beautiful brace that I broke. I think it was made in China. Just kidding. It has a it has some plastic bits to it. I actually broke one of the bolts and they had to fix it. So it goes around my middle, goes around my thigh, and then you tighten this puppy up. This is on for all walking. Like I said, Velcro. Velcro. And again, standing up straight, and actually I'm using my old phone. The only way I know to carry things when you have crutches, I mean, there's a few things, right? You're holding yourself like this and you're walking. And I can carry a few things clutched here in my fingertips. But what I do is I shove things down my shirt, or I tuck them in the pouch. And the other day I tucked my phone in my pouch. And then I went to get dressed, and when I pulled my shirt off, which I thought was already out, my phone shattered on the floor. So I'm using an old phone. And then I thought I'd show you real quick, even though I'm not ready for bed yet or anything, I am going to bed. Eric's going to show you the CPM machine. So we'll pause it there for a second.